everybody, welcome to our Millican Smith the Roll Pack 15 liter with pockets review. During this review, I am going to tell you everything that you need to know about this backpack. We're gonna pack it out, see how much we can fit. We're gonna try it on to test the comfort. I'm gonna go over my pros and my cons. And then I would stay tuned until the end of the review because just in case you're not really feeling this backpack, I'm gonna give some alternative recommendations. Let's start off with the gist of the Millican Smith Roll Pack. So this is the 15 liter roll top with pockets. And like the name suggests, it's 15 liters, it's got a roll top, and it's got lots of pockets. This is a durable, very weather resistant bag. So it's gonna be a great day pack. It's very versatile. It has an insane amount of capacity in that main compartment. So if you're looking for a bag that can hold a lot while still having a nice shape because it is longer and thinner looking, this might be the perfect bag for you. Some of its top features, we've got dual side water bottle holders. We've got a side designated laptop compartment that can fit up to a 13-inch device, a large front pocket, and this roll top does offer a bit of expansion so that you can really fit a lot in here. Like I said, this guy is the 15 liter and this is what it looks like on me. For reference, I am 5'2". It does come in 6 different color options. It weighs about 1.7 pounds. And for all of that, this bag is gonna cost you anywhere from between 120 to 150 US dollars. And if that's all the information you need to know, you are already sold on this bag. Like, you think it is beautiful and your perfect backpack, and you would like to make a purchase. We do ask that you use the first link in the description below. That link is always going to give you the best price for these bags. It's going to offer any discount codes that we have going on, and it's always going to show some support to the Gear for the Girls YouTube channel, which we greatly appreciate. Thank you very much. But let's get into this. Let's see what this bag is about. Let's talk about the front of the Millican Smith the Roll Pack. Alrighty, so for these outer materials, we do have 100% recycled polyester, and this is definitely going to offer you a lot of weather resistance. It's going to be very, very durable, and I think that these materials just add a bit more of like a rugged style to the bag, especially with the roll top, and then these materials and the color. Like, I just think it all flows very nicely. It's definitely a certain style, and it is shaped a bit longer and thinner, so it's not going to be super wide and bulky. And I do really like these little details of the two contrasts of colors. We've got like a deeper yellow against the brighter yellow, and I think it just bumps up the style of this pack just a little bit. And then especially with these little touches as well, like, I think this is a very stylish urban looking bag. Alrighty, and then we basically just have this one front pocket, and we just got this lovely hook. We're gonna unhook it, flip that over, and in here we've got a bit of organization in that pocket. We've got a zippered pocket, and then below that we do have 2 pockets and a pen holder. This pocket is a bit tight, so it's a little hard to see in there, but it does have a bit of depth. Like, it goes all the way down here. It's a little bit tight, so I don't think you can fit bulky stuff in there. I would use this pocket for my smaller things, especially because there's a bit of extra pockets in there for some more organization. And since this bag is a bit bigger, I'm just gonna put all my smaller things in there because I don't want them to get lost in that main compartment, and I would just like them to have their own designated little tiny spot in that pocket. And because this is a top loader, I am going to put the things that I need quick access to in that pocket. I'm gonna throw in the zippered pocket. That could be a good spot to fit a phone. My iPhone 15 does fit nicely in there if you are someone that does want to put their phone in their backpack, but I'm gonna use that as like my little kind of tech pouch. I'm gonna throw my portable charger and my AirPods in that pocket so that they're safe and secure. Zip that closed. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my sunglasses in this side pocket here. They fit very nicely. We've got a pen slot there. I do normally like to put my lipsticks in my pen slots, but this is a very small, tight little pen slot, so they're not gonna fit in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in the bottom of the pocket. In this other side pocket, I do have another portable battery. I just wanna show you what you can fit in there. That slides perfectly right in that pocket. And then if you don't want to put your phone in that back pocket, it also fits right there as well. And then lastly, I am going to throw my wallet on top too. And then we'll flip this closed, buckle it back up. And I do like that you can tighten it or loosen it up depending on how much you put in that pocket. All right, and that is that front pocket packed out. I did put my, my phone and my wallet, so it does add a little bit of bulk to it, but I still think it maintains a nice shape. And then behind that pocket, we actually do have another sort of pocket. There's nothing in there. It's just a deep, dark little hole. But if you wanted to maybe throw a book or a Kindle or something in there, that would be a nice spot so that you don't have to open the main compartment to access it. It could be just like something you quickly access. I can show you, I can throw my journal and it just slides honestly perfectly in there. But if you do add something in that pocket, it sort of pushes against this pocket and makes it pop out more, so now it looks a little bit bulkier. And also, if you are putting a Kindle back there or a book or something, there's no closure for that pocket. So if you do get caught in a rainstorm or you're outside, like anything could seep into that pocket. So that's just something to be aware of, be careful of. You don't want to ruin any electronic that you put in there. So I'm actually just going to take my journal out. I'm gonna leave that pocket empty for now. And yeah, that is pretty much the front. Let's see what the main compartment's got going on. Let's talk about the middle of the Millican Smith, the roll pack. Alrighty, so for the middle, let's just get into the main compartment first. We have this hook that is very easy to unhook, and you do have a lot of extra length with it. I just tucked that into that back pocket, and you can loosen and tighten it as much as you want, which does offer extra expansion depending how much you are putting in the main compartment. So let's unroll this. And there's that top loader. I don't know how you feel about a top loader. For me, personally, it's just, not my favorite thing in the world. I got short arms. Packing this out, it takes a lot of effort and strategic planning, but you get the cool roll top style with it and the look, so it just depends on personal preference. So on one side, we do have a little bit of organization going on. We've got some pockets, we've got a little secure clasp, and then I think that this would be a good pocket for some documents, or you could put a tablet in there or your Kindle in there. It's got some soft materials. Below that, we've got another pocket. That's a bigger one. It goes almost all the way to the bottom. And then right below that, we have the same sort of pocket with that clasp. And then next to it, another pocket with a zipper. So this bag definitely does offer a bit of organization in the main compartment, which is very nice. It's not just like a deep, dark hole where you have to just fish for things. I mean, you do have to for the bigger things, but you do get a bit of organization as well. So if I'm using this bag as my everyday carry, I'm gonna go ahead and start packing it out with some of my essentials. When I'm packing out a top loader, I like to put bigger things at the bottom. So I like to throw my jacket down there to kind of bulk it out at the bottom versus at the top. But if you're putting your jacket at the bottom and you need to get it quickly, it's not gonna be the quickest thing, you gotta really fish for it. So you just gotta pack this bag out as best for you. I'm just gonna show you what we can fit inside. I'm gonna start filling out these side pockets now. For the zippered one, I'm gonna use that kind of as my little tech pouch. I'm gonna throw some cords in there. Computer charger and an extra phone cord. Then they've got their own little designated slot. Zip that up. Next to that, we do have a smaller pocket with that clasp to secure it in place. If you are taking this bag traveling, it's a perfect slot for a passport. If not, I'm just gonna show you though, the passport slides right in there, and then you can close that clasp to secure it. Above that, we do have a bigger pocket. I am going to go ahead and throw a big chunky book in there. And then behind that, another clasp, open that. I'm gonna put this 11-inch tablet, and that fits pretty nicely. So that's pretty much it for the organization. Now I can just throw the rest in the main compartment. I'm gonna throw my headphone case and a tech pouch, and that's like what I take on a day-to-day, and we still have a lot of extra room, so I'm pretty impressed with the capacity of this bag. If you do have a lot more stuff for your day-to-day use, you can definitely fit it in here. I just want to show how much we can fit. So if you are taking this bag maybe on a day trip or a weekend trip, you can fit a lot more in here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a packing cube as well, packing this thing out, and then I'm gonna put a dop kit right on top as well. That is pretty full now. You could still pack it out more and really fill it up, but I want to roll it and see what it looks like. It's fully packed out right now. So let's roll this up, get our little handy dandy hook that right at the top, and then we're gonna just tighten. And that is what the bag looks like fully packed out. I will say I kind of do wish there was a closure for the top, maybe a zipper or like a magnetic closure, and then roll it down. Like I do feel like this buckle is very secure, and this strap, like I like how tight I can make it very tight. Like that feels very secure. I like that I can tuck it in that pocket so there's no dangle. I like the dangle stopper. And then lastly for the middle, we actually do have 2 side water bottle pockets. They do stretch a bit, which is very nice. I got 2 bottles. I'm gonna try my 22 ounce, and this is pretty slim, so I think that this will fit no problem. Oh yeah, slides right in. Perfect. You know, water bottles, they give the bag extra bulk. You know, it looks like the bag's gonna fly away a little, but hydration's key, so, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. But that's a thin one. Let's see about the thick boy. 34, thick water bottle. It's a bit tight, especially because I packed this bag out a lot. So you could maneuver it in there, but it's also just gonna give the bag like a super bulky look. But I'm just showing you that you can fit a thicker bottle in there, barely. You could also put an umbrella in there. You could put a tripod in there. But yeah, I'm not going to put a thick water bottle in there because I don't really like that bulky look, but this one looks pretty nice. I do like the dual water bottle pockets. You can fit anything in there, really. You could put an umbrella, a tripod, whatever your little heart desires. It's just nice to have the option. And pretty much it for the middle. We're packing this bad boy out. I am very curious to see how comfortable it's gonna be and what it feels like on. So let's get into the back of the Millican Smith, the roll pack. Alrighty, for the back, we do have actually 2 side hidden pockets. On one side is actually the laptop compartment, and that's right against the back. We've got a bit of padding. This back panel is nicely padded, so that offers some extra support for the laptop and some protection. It says it can fit up to a 13-inch device. Let's try my 13-inch MacBook Pro. We got it. You just gotta kind of find the sweet spot and shove it in. So it like barely fits a 13-inch if the bag's really packed out. If you are someone like me who likes to always have a protective case on their laptop, it's definitely not gonna fit in there if you have this size laptop. So honestly, like I can't even really, all right, let's put that flap over. Okay. We got it. We can do it. Persevere. We can do it. Yeah, so barely fits. That is also because this bag is like really packed out. When I tried to put the laptop in when the bag wasn't packed out, it was much easier and fit a lot better. So it does offer a bit of extra weather protection with this flap over it, which is nice. But you know, I'm not too pleased that I can't fit my protective laptop case over it, but it is squished in between all of the things I put in the main compartment and this nice back padding, so I do feel that it is a bit supported. And then on the other side, we as well have a hidden pocket where we have a key leash, and then honestly with the laptop in that other pocket, like this pocket's really hard to access. Like you're gonna have to put something super thin in there. You could put, if you're traveling, you could put your passport back there. You could put some spare money. If you have a thin wallet, you could put it back there. But I will say this pocket does get a bit compromised when the bag's fully packed out. So honestly, I'm just gonna pop my keys on this key leash. Super duper easy. Don't gotta mess up your nails or anything. Love those kinds of key leashes. I do kind of wish maybe the leash was a little bit longer. It's very tight, but you just have a designated spot for your keys, which is always nice. Shove that in. This bag is getting hard to close. We got it. And now for the actual back. At the top, we do have a little hook. I wouldn't really call this a top handle. This is very convenient if you're using this bag in the bathroom. You can just hook it on the stall so you don't have to put it on the nasty floor. It's not going to be like great to carry the bag with if you are traveling with the bag. Like, it's not as convenient as having like a big top handle, but it's still a nice option to have. Master Margaret just informed me that actually this is the top handle. And if you're not packing this bag out a lot and you're not having this buckle super tight, let's loosen it a little. This right here will be the top handle, which offers, you know, just an extra way to carry it, an extra way to grab it, which is nice because this is so tiny. So it is nice that that is there. And then below that, we got shoulder straps and back panel. We have this mesh sort of material that is going to offer a lot of airflow. We've got this center cutout, which is really nice. Really good padding. Like, I really like it. Love that the padding goes all the way to the bottom, so you're gonna feel that padding on your lower back as well. Same sort of materials on the shoulder straps and some pretty decent padding as well on the shoulder straps. We do have cutouts at the top that allows the straps to be accessed very easily if you're throwing the bag over your shoulder and you want to do some quick access, you know, you're flinging the bag back and forth. That just offers it to move the bag like a lot easier. I really like when there's a little bit of space in between the padding and the shoulder straps. And then below that, another comfort feature, we have a sternum strap. This just helps redistribute the weight and take some of the pressure off of your back. Below that, we have the adjusters to make the bag as tight or loose fitting as you would like, and then some dangle stoppers as well. So the comfort features seem like pretty good for a 15-liter bag. Like, this feels honestly way bigger than a 15-liter bag. So let's try it on, see how it fits, see how we feel. I think it looks really nice. Let's do a twirl. I like that it's longer, so it doesn't look as like a turtle shell on me. It goes down pretty far. I love that padding on the back, on the lower back. Like, I can definitely feel that. I like the padding on the back. It's very comfortable. Shoulder straps are a little bit thick at the top for me, so they're kind of digging into my neck a bit, but I like the padding a lot on the shoulder straps. That material might irritate your skin a little bit, but it's gonna offer some airflow, which is nice for my sweaty girls, me. I do like that material. I like the way it looks. I like the way it fits. We've got a little sternum strap. Apply this and tighten. All right. You know, definitely does take a bit of pressure off the back, off the shoulders. I don't think that it's really applying too much pressure on the girls. Like, anytime you use a sternum strap, it's definitely going to push those shoulder straps like in, so towards the girls. So it might be a bit uncomfortable. Like, I don't know if I would utilize it as much. If I'm fully packing it out and wearing it for a long time, I might. But if I'm just using this day to day, I probably won't wear the sternum strap because I like my straps to be far away from the chest region. But yeah, all in all, like, padding is good. I'm shocked that a 15-liter can fit this much, and I think it looks really good. So now let's get into the pros and the cons of the Millican Smith the Roll Pack. So for my pros, pro number one is going to be the look and the color. I love the style. And pro number two is just the insane amount of capacity and how much you can fit for a 15-liter backpack. But for my cons, con number one is going to be that laptop compartment, and con number two is just going to be limited access into that front pocket and the main compartment. But if you're like, dude, shut up, that bag is awesome, and you want to make a purchase, we do ask that you use the link in the description below. Thank you. But if you're like, dude, I want to see some other options, don't know if that's my perfect bag, I do have some alternative recommendations. Here are the alternatives to the Millican Smith the Roll Top bag. All right, so I got two alternative recommendations for you today. Alternative rec number one is going to be the Bellroy Melbourne backpack. This is going to be for you if you like that roll top look, but you're just looking for a bit of a different style. Maybe you're looking for more of a work bag. I think this has a really classy look to it, and it has much better access into that main compartment. So if you'd like to learn some more information about this bag, you can check the link in the description below. And for alternative recommendation number 2, we got the Alpaca Shift Backpack V2. This is gonna be for you if you are looking for the same sort of style bag, you want the same weather-proof materials, you like the large capacity. This is a bit bigger and can fit a bit more, but this is going to have a much more padded and secure laptop compartment. So if you would like to learn everything that there is to know about this guy, you can go ahead and watch our full review right here. Okay guys, that is all for this review. Thank you so much for watching. If you are liking these videos, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. My name is Marissa. This is Gear for the Girls, brought to you by Nomads Nation. Peace.